Welcome to Golf Tips. My name is Trevor Moore, teaching professional with Advantage Golf Academy located at Cottonwood Coulee Golf Course. And want to follow up on last week's lesson. We talked a little bit about using a pendulum to control distance, finding a rhythm and expanding or shrinking your stroke length to hit the ball farther or shorter. We want to work on the actual mechanics of the pendulum a little bit today. When it becomes a pendulum, a lot of people have a big problem with their lower body. What I want you to understand is the movement of the putting stroke is really about the shoulders moving up and down. It's like a seesaw or a teeter-totter. When they move up and down, we want a very stable lower body. So making my pendulum, my lower body should remain stable and support the pendulum, which is moving up above. Okay, so all the movement up top, very stable down below. What we see far too often is a lot of lower body movement. We see the hips twisting and the hips turning and moving while that stroke happens. And it's tough for people to stabilize that lower body or get the sensation of how to stabilize it. We're going to give you a good drill to do. One of my favorites and a great method for stabilizing the lower body is hitting a lot of putts or making a lot of strokes, but taking your toes and pigeon-toeing yourself for a little bit. It locks the hips in. Now all of a sudden it gets much harder to move the lower body, and you can very easily stabilize, and you'll start to feel how smooth the sensation is up top once the lower body gets taken out of play. You can actually even hit practice putts with those feet together. Get in your stance. Just before you hit the putt, turn it in. Again, that helps lock in the lower body and just make the movement up above in the shoulders. You'll find the pendulum will move so much smoother when it has a stable base, and the stroke is so much easier to control and your feel gets better. So again, toeing in to stabilize the lower body so eventually you can feel how to stabilize it in a conventional stance. But you'll find right away the more stable your lower body is, the more repeatable and in touch you are with your upper body mechanics. So it's going to lead to better putts and better putting, which is better scores. See you next week.